Okay, so this is homework number 3. We're doing circles, part 2, and we're doing question number 7. So there's a lot of English, a lot of words to read. So it says, if the coordinates of the endpoints of a diameter of circle, so here is a circle, and it says the endpoints of a diameter. So the diameter is all the way across going through the center. Okay, that's the diameter. And these are the endpoints. Okay, it always goes through the center of the circle. So it says, if the coordinates of the endpoints are known, the equation of the circle can be found. Yes. It says, step 1, first, find the midpoint of the diameter, which is the center of the circle. So first, if we find the midpoint of this line, we're going to find the midpoint. And then it says, then find the radius, which is using the distance from the center to an endpoint. So if I go from the center to an endpoint and I use the distance formula, that's the same as the radius. And radius form to find the equation. Okay, so first I'm going to draw my endpoints. Okay, so 1, 6. So there, we'll call that B. 1, 6. I don't know. I'm just calling it A. We'll call this B and we'll call this A. So then -5 and 4. So there's A, and it's -5 and 4. So here is my diameter of the circle. So my circle looks something like this, and there's the center, which is also the midpoint. So it says find the midpoint of these endpoints, which will give us the center. So the midpoint is equal to the center of the circle. All we do is we find the average of the x coordinates and the y. So -5 plus 1, I take the x's, divide by 2, and then I do my y's, 4 plus 6, divide by 2, and that gives me -4 over 2, 10 over 2, give me midpoint, which is also the center. So here, now I know the center of my circle. It's -2 and 5. So now, step 2, I need to find my radius. But my radius is really just a distance between 2 points. The distance between A and C. I can find the distance between C and B. It's going to be the same. Hardly really, it doesn't matter. So let's do the distance between A and C. So the distance of A and C, I'm just putting that in brackets so I know. I subtract my x values. Let's just write it down first. Write the equation. That's my y values, and I take the square root. I have to put the little 2's and 1's down. So my x values, -5, -2. Subtract them. My y values, 4 and 5. Oh, that becomes a plus. So I lose 5 and I gain 2, so I've lost 3. That's -1. So that gives me 9 plus 1, which equals √10. So now I know my distance is equal to √10, which is equal to my radius. So here, this radius is equal to √10. So now, oh, you can't see my work. There. So that's 9, that's 1, √10. Okay. So now, step 3, my center is -2, 5. My radius equals √10. So now I just use the center radius form of the equation for the circle. So I square this. Put my 2 here and my 5 here, but the signs have to be opposite. So if it's minus here, it's plus. If it's plus, it's minus. And then I have, oops, x plus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared. And those sort of cancel each other out, and I'm left with 10. It wants the center radius form of the equation. Okay, that's the center radius, because this gives me the center, and this will give me the radius. So it's called the center, oops. This is the center radius form for the equation of a circle.